2021 is seeing work on the Skyway 3 and Skyway Extension projects beginning to bear fruit. Motoring Forum discusses the status and how these projects are beginning to benefit motorists.
For many years, motorists suffered the congestion caused by the construction of Skyway 3 as it wound its way from the end of the Skyway at Buendia in Makati toward Balintawak in Quezon City, where it links up with the North Luzon Expressway. This year, motorists are beginning to benefit more from the elevated expressway as sections, lanes, and ramps are open for use of vehicles. Late last year, San Miguel Corporation or SMC announced that Skyway 3 was structurally complete from Makati to Balintawak, and soon motorists were benefiting from free use of portions of the elevated expressway built to cut travel time from parts south and parts north of Metro Manila. It was also noted that with many motorists using the elevated roads, congestion was eased at streets down below and even in major thoroughfares of the metropolis. Soon into the new year, SMC announced all 7 lanes of the Skyway 3 can now be used by motorists, although not all entry and exit ramps were opened. SMC announced that it has started work on a 1.2-kilometer road that will connect the 18-kilometer Skyway 3 to the ongoing 8-kilometer MLEX connector project of Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation that runs from C3 Road to Santa Mesa in Manila. This connection is vital because it will link 2 major expressways, Skyway Stage 3 and the Metro Pacific Tollways Connector Road project, making accessibility, interoperability, and ease of travel even better for the public, according to SMC President and CEO Ramon Ang. In February, 2 more ramps of the Skyway 3 became operational, further improving accessibility and ease of travel within Metro Manila through the elevated expressway. Opened were the A. Bonifacio northbound off-ramp just before the Cloverleaf Mall in Balintawak and the E. Rodriguez southbound off-ramp on Araneta Avenue, which also provides access to España. By this time, the Skyway 3 now has 12 operational entry and exit ramps. In March, SMC announced the structural completion of the northbound section of the Skyway Extension project that stretches 3.99 kilometers from Susana Heights to Sucat. By April, SMC has opened the northbound section to Class 1 vehicles. This meant motorists can avoid the perennial congestion approaching to and at the Alabang Viaduct. Again, SMC is allowing use of the new elevated expressway for free until further notice. The northbound section provides a direct link to the elevated Skyway system for motorists coming from provinces like Laguna, Batangas, and Cavite. This allows motorists to bypass the Alabang Viaduct, reducing congestion in the area and go directly to destinations in Makati, Manila, Quezon City, and even up to NLEX via the Skyway Stage 3. It is estimated that the completion of the northbound section will cut travel time to NLEX to just 25 to 30 minutes from the usual 2 to 3 hours at grade roads. Meanwhile, with the northbound section already completed, SMC is fast-tracking the completion of southbound lanes of the Skyway extension. In doing this, SMC says it has to close the Hillsborough Skyway off-ramp. This means vehicles coming from the elevated Skyway will now exit at the steel ramp in Alabang, which is expected to cause some congestion in the area. In April, the Nagtahan exit ramps of Skyway 3 were open to motorists. This allowed motorists coming from both the north and south easy access to Santa Mesa. SMC said the next northbound ramps being ready for opening are Carino exit, Carino entry, Nagtahan entry, E. Rodriguez entry, and Sergeant Rivera C3 exit. Also being ready for opening soon are the southbound access points including the A. Bonifacio entry, Sergeant Rivera C3 entry and exit, and the Carino exit. SMC is eyeing more uses for the Skyway and its network of tollways. In April, Ang dared plans to establish a bus rapid transit system on the Skyway. He revealed that as early as 2017, SMC was already considering a bus rapid transit system on the Skyway as a means to further decongest traffic in Metro Manila and transform the commuting experience to many Filipinos. As envisioned by SMC, the BRT system will utilize the Skyway for buses that will function like trains, ferrying large number of passengers at a time and stopping only at designated stations. The goal is to establish a BRT system from Susana Heights in Muntinlupa to Balintawak towards the North Luzon Expressway. Ang said a BRT system has always been part of the grand plan to use the Skyway and other elevated expressways to divert and take away a significant number of vehicles from major at-grade roads such as EDSA and C5. Establishing an efficient BRT system will encourage more people to consider taking public transport instead of using their cars for going to work, which in turn leads to fewer vehicles on city streets and highways, further easing congestion.